This can include cell phones, laptops, travel that should have been business travel that you thought was personal. We can allocate those expenses over to your business to drop down that total liability.
Wow. What's the biggest difference you notice in people's approach to taxes from middle class versus wealthy people?
Speed. When you're wealthy, you're asking me, Carlton, where do I move the money to? When do we set up the foundation? Where do I send the wire? It happens in hours, not days, not weeks. When I'm dealing with middle class, they're nervous, they're analysis paralysis. They want to do more research than the tax professional did. And it comes down to the fact that they're scared to spend money in order to save money. Wealthy people understand I have to spend money in order to continue to play this game that Uncle Sam wants me to play. And so they're willing to invest money into different vehicles quickly to avoid taxes, whereas the person that's in the middle class is more attached to the money and will take their time to determine if they're going to make an investment to offset their taxes, which could end up leading to them being in a situation where they just end up paying.
How much money have you saved your clients in taxes? If you had to estimate, give me a number, how much money have you saved your clients in taxes?
Well over 100 million.
Do you have a specific scenario or example of a client that you've worked with where they were coming to you stressing about how to pay crazy taxes? You don't have to say the person, but could you give me a scenario?
We had a scenario of a woman who came into the office. This was previous to the pandemic, where we used to meet with people face to face, and she had an IRS audit where she had taken a vehicle on her tax returns. She had already visited 7 other CPA firms. They said that they didn't want to work with her. When she came in, I looked at her tax returns and I saw the notice. They were disallowing a vehicle on her tax returns in the amount of $1 million. I asked her what the vehicle was. She told me it was a yacht. I said, why would we purchase a yacht for business? She said, I am a real estate agent. I speak on TV, $1 million listings, and I like to show my athletes and entertainers what it would look like to purchase a house from the views of the ocean. I log all of the time that I go on and off of the boat.